Good morning, students. Now we are going to see fifth unit in HRM. In that, now we are going to see performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is the systematic and periodic and an impartial rating of an employee excellence in the matters pertaining to his present job and the potential for their better job. It is said to be a performance appraisal. There are some methods that were involved in performance appraisal. First is traditional method, second is modern method. Traditional method. In that, we are going to see ranking method. Ranking method is nothing but an employee is ranked against the other in the working group under his process. They can evaluate their individuality of an employee through this method. There are some advantages in this. Each employee can be compared with the another person. There are some disadvantages also involved in this method. It cannot be used in a big organization. Next, we are going to see paired comparison method. Paired comparison method is that employee is compared with other employees taking only one at a time. The evaluated compares two employees and put as a tick mark against an employee. In this method, we are having some advantages. This method is suitable for a big organization and an individual traits can be evaluated. There are some disadvantages also in this. The understanding of this method is too difficult and it involves some considerable time also. Next method is forced distribution method. In this method, which forces the rater to distribute the rating of the overall performance of an employee is known as a forced distribution method. Group-wise rating is done under this method. This method is suitable for a larger organization, but the individual traits could not be done in this method. For example, a group of workers doing the same job could fall into a safe group as a superior, and at the above average below we can rate them the employees as an poor, good, average. By this ranking method we can use in this method. Next is grading method. Certain method is categorized as the ability and the performance of an employee are defined well in advance to fall in certain grades under the method of such grades in good, average, poor, very poor. We can grade the employees by this scale rating. Next, we are going to see checklist method. In this method, the appraisal of an capability of an employee can get some answers in the number of questions by this method. It is said to be a checklist method. Next is forced choice method. Forced choice method. A series of group of a statement are prepared positively and negatively under this method. Both of these statements describe the characteristic of the employee, but rather than is forced choice method. Next is critical incident method. The performance appraisal of an employee is done on the basis of the incident occur really to an employee. We can judge the employee by the event which has happened before in this organization. Next is graphic rating scale method. It is also known as a linear rating scale. In this method, the printed appraisal form is used to appraise each employee. Rating is done on the basis of the point on the continuum and in the common practice of the follow point scale. It is done in the form of printed appraisal, like giving some written questions. Through that they can rate the employees. Next is easy method. Easy method is a fairly straightforward approach in which the manager or evaluated the employee and giving a script about an employee and giving some essay about an employee. It is the essay method. Next is field review method. In this method, an employee is not appraised by his direct superior, but the another person, usually from the HR department. Your superior will not watch you directly, but some other person will watch you indirectly. It is field review method. Last is confidential report. Evaluating the employee's performance and taking necessary action without giving any feedback to the employees. It is reviewed It is reviewed only by the authorized personnel. It is said to be a confidential report. Next we are going to see modern method. In that, first is MBO, management by objectives. It is a strategic management model that aims to improve the performance of the organization by clearly defining objectives that are agreed to of both management and an employees. Next is behavioral authorized rating scale. This method is used to bring some benefits of both qualitative and quantitative data of employee in an appraisal process. Employees' behaviors are that authorized by the numerical rating. Next is 360 appraisal. It is a process through which gives an feedback for an employee, subordinate, colleague, supervisor as well as some other persons. It is said to be in a self-evaluation of themselves. We can evaluate ourselves how our growth is in this job. Next is HR accounting. It is a process of identifying and reporting investment made in HR of an organization that are presently unaccounted for the conventional accounting practice. It is an extension standard of accounting principle. Next we are going to see control process. Control process is nothing but it is a system that aims to authorizing defined goals with an established timetable and comprises by three components like setting a standard or measuring our actual performance and taking in corrective actions also. It is said to be a control process. There are some steps that were involved in control process. First is set standard by which performance will be measured. Second is measure the performance of an employee. Third is compare actual performance with the standard and identify any deviation. You can measure the before performance and after performance, and if there is any deviations you can give feedback to the employees. Next is determine the reasons for the deviation. You should give some corrections by correcting the mistakes to the employees. These are all the requirements that were adequate of control process. Next we are going to see control system. Control system is that focus the employees' behavior and employees' performance and their employees' development and upholding their policies and procedures. It is said to be a control system. There are some types of control, that is feed forward control, concurrent control, feedback control. Feed forward control that takes place before the work is performed. It is also known as feed forward control. Concurrent control refers to the control that takes place as workings being performed. After the work is being performed, we can give some corrections for the employees. We can give our suggestions and opinion to them. Next is feedback control. This refers to the control that concurrence on the post organizational performance. Thank you.